Shalom Israel. Just wanted to well, actually I'm gonna go into scripture, so let me, now that I'm not driving, pull off my hat. I have a house guest staying with me that is also a know-it-all. And yesterday I was trying to chill in my living room. Mind you, I have a very small apartment. And so when you have somebody staying with you temporarily, it gets to you a little bit more because, well, this person doesn't have much of anywhere to go, and neither do I. So then I'm pretty much forced to hear this person whenever the fuck they want to talk. So it called into attention a few scriptures, because you got this in the truth. You got brothers that talk too fucking much, and then the funny part is, she talks too much, and then later on last night, another friend of mine called to vent about another friend, and they had me on the phone for like an hour listening to banter about dumb shit, And this is a person who does not seem to give a flying fuck about what you got going on in your life. When they want to vent, they want to vent. They don't know that okay, I got to go to sleep though, guys. I wake up 6 a.m. tomorrow. So I want to pull out some scriptures. Hopefully you brothers, because it's brothers in the faith that got this problem. Stop fucking talking so goddamn much. You got motor mouth ass people walking around in this world, and you got motor mouth ass brothers in the faith. I'm going to start off with Ecclesiastes 5:2. Be not rash with thy mouth. What does be not rash with thy mouth mean? It means learn to control what comes out of your mouth. Don't just say whatever the first thing that comes to your mind. Just like they say, quote unquote, speak your mind. Don't just automatically speak your mind. Think about what you have to say first, because you might be about to say some bullshit that might get you in a bad situation. Perfect example, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm guilty of this. One of my workers called me one time about some bullshit, and I didn't even think. I was just like, yo, what the fuck, man? Why would you wait this late to call me about this shit? So he got off the phone with me. He called the boss and complained about me. You know what I'm saying? Where if I would have handled it tactfully, then that wouldn't have been a problem. So don't be rash with your mouth. Don't just think and speak. Think some more, then speak. And let not thine heart be hasty or in a rush, basically, to utter anything before the Most High, for the Most High is in heaven and thou upon earth. Because a lot of times we'll throw the Most High's name inside. I remember one time two brothers was arguing, and one of them was like, oh, I swear on he said the Most High's name and his son's name, if y'all know what I'm talking about, that this is true. And then the dude he was arguing against was like, I swear on the same name and his son's name that this is true. So one of them niggas is just took the Lord's name in vain. So it says, therefore let thy words be few. So if the scriptures are saying let thy words be few, it basically tells you stop talking. Stop talking so much. You know what I'm saying? Another scripture that I want to pull is Ecclesiasticus 32:8. It says, let thy speech be short. If the scriptures are saying let thy speech be short, then don't talk so fucking much. Let thy speech be short. Comprehending much in few words. Okay, one thing that you have to understand about people back in the day, going back to the days when you had even rappers today, right? Twitter only gives you but so many characters, so if you put a tweet out there, it has to be, you have to say a lot with little words. Treat your speaking like that. Realize that people are gonna lose interest after so many words. So what you have to do is you have to make very powerful statements with less words. Plain and simple. It says, let thy speech be short. Don't talk a lot. And if a brother knows that you talk a lot, if you know you talk a lot, you're going directly against the scripture. The scriptures tell you don't talk a lot, and you're fucking talking a lot. And don't say but nothing. But I love to teach. No, nigga, like, be quiet. It says, let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words. Why is this hitting so hard right now? Is because, like I said, man, I have somebody staying with me, and they just don't stop fucking talking. And then what I'm realizing about this is a person that was once a very big influence in my life in teaching me how to read people. But now what I'm starting to see about this person is, it's not that they know how to read people better than anybody else. It's that they throw things out there, and there's a saying, throw shit against the wall and see what sticks. So this person just kind of throws judgments out there about people, and whichever one that they like the best, they pretty much roll with. You know, and that's just fucked up, man. That's a fucked up way. And this person thinks they know it all. So you can imagine, this person talks a lot. They think they know it all, and they're constantly wrong. But they talk so, like, even something simple. I'm gonna tell y'all how simple it was. I think the first night she stayed over, I was playing my music, right? And it happened to be a song that if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight shit. And it was Jodeci. She said it was Aaron Hall. I'm like, no, it's Jodeci. I'm looking right at the computer. It says Casey and JoJo. No, Aaron Hall made the song. Come to find out, it was an original song made by somebody. I forgot, it was Stevie Wonder or whatever. But it was remade by Jodeci. Aaron Hall had nothing to do with this song. She even told me, oh, this song was on a soundtrack. She said the wrong fucking movie. I think it was Jason's Lyric. She said a whole nother movie. Like, you're blatantly wrong. I'm going to Google. I'm looking at my computer. You are wrong. But this person thought they were right. And it just goes to show how people just want to talk a lot and think they know it all. So let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words. Be as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue. It is perfectly fine. The Ecclesiasticus 32:8, man. It is perfectly fine to know something and not say shit. You know why? Because it's better to know and not say shit. You know, when you got to warn somebody about something, that's fine. But when you just want to talk, just to say I know it. Just, oh yeah, I'm intelligent too. I read this book. No, shut the fuck up. You know, I'm going to go into one more scripture because I think by then the workers will be here. I mean, there's multiple scriptures. Here we go. Ecclesiastes. So I'm going right back to the same scripture. For a dream cometh through the multitude of business, and a fool's voice is known by multitude of words. Plain and simple, man. A multitude of you speak a lot of words and you show people you're a fool. You ever had somebody that was quiet? You ever seen a situation where somebody was quiet and then they finally spoke, and they you realize like, yo, I thought this person was smarter, and then they spoke. You know, that's because you start talking and people start realizing, oh, this nigga not that bright. This nigga's stupid. You start saying dumb shit. You keep to yourself. You stay quiet, and you get more respect. You lose respect by talking a lot. But that's it. That's all I wanted to go into. Please, Israel, learn to be quiet. Don't talk a lot. Shalom.